Bob Unke, the director of the Orpheum. We really appreciate your coming out this evening. I'm going to leave on a table over there some cards that tell you about upcoming events. And like I've told some of you, I don't want 28,000 people in Marshalltown to come to everything we do, because we don't have bathrooms for that. But I do want 20,000 people to know what we're doing. So even if the only thing you did was to take these and pass them on, we are having, of course, the second annual Winterfest, which is progressive rock that will happen here at the end of January. Then in February, the NOLA Jazz Band out of Des Moines, they have performed in New Orleans and at other Cajun and music festivals like that around the country. That ticket is slightly more expensive because we're serving you, of course, beignet, which is a Cajun donut. And beads come with it, but shirts are not optional. So if you come for that Mardi Gras festival, you'll get all those things. At the end of the month, on Thursday the 22nd, Iowa's Poet Laureate, whose name is Mary Swander, is showing up here. And on the 23rd, we have begun a quarterly wine tasting event. And it'll be the fourth Friday of every third month. So February 23rd, we're going to be doing Argentinian wines. Tickets have to be purchased at least 5 days in advance, and we're limiting that to only 50 tickets. So just so you know that. And we have a woman who is a former assistant manager of the wine and spirit shop at Hy-Vee who leads the discussion. She really knows her stuff, so that's fun. Also in January, we're going to begin to plan a beer tasting thing. There's like 7 people that have advertised their interest in that sort of thing, so we're going to do whatever culture. If you want to do yogurt tasting or punk polka here, just show up with 5 or 6 people and we'll make it happen. That, I think, is that. Most of you, I'm sure, have seen Just Add Spam before, and you're looking forward to a great show, and I'm going to get underway. See you.
Good evening, everyone. Real quick, thank you, Bob, the Orpheum, Tammy, Andrew, Hughes. Appreciate their hospitality. I think we decided that it's the 7th year, right, that we've been here. We started at Martha Ellen Tye Playhouse, and then we've moved here to do our shows, and this is actually the 10th year of our reboot. Tom LaVille started this improv troupe back in the 90s at MHS and did it with his theater program. And 10 years ago, I wrote him a letter that said, I'm sick and tired of people in this town complaining about nothing to do. Let's give them something to do. So he took it to the theater board, and the next thing you know, we're doing a show. And 10 years later, we're still here. And for 10 straight years, I've been doing this on the 30th and the 31st. So it's been a lot of fun, and I appreciate all of the actors that have been here and done that. We appreciate all of them. We appreciate you guys coming on a wonderfully balmy Iowa night. Appreciate that very much. And so what we will do at this time is we'll have the actors come on stage. Okay. My name is Chad Greer. I am the director. Sure. Well, go ahead. Applaud for him. My name is Chad Greer. I'm the director. I took over from Tom LaVille a couple years ago. And behind me are actors, and they've all had a part of this in some capacity for a certain number of years. And I'll have them introduce themselves to you and tell you how long they've been involved. Go ahead.
I'm Justine. This is my first year.
I'm Jason. I've been in this about 6 or 7 years now.
I'm Megan, and this is my 8th year.
I'm Tony, and this is also my 8th year.
I'm Jaleb, and I've been here for 7.
I'm Amy. I've been here for 6 years.
I'm Hunter. I've been here for 2.
I'm Bill. I've been here for about 5-6 years.
Seems a lot longer than that.
I'm Tristan. I'm his son. I've been here for a while, but this is my first official year.
I'm Jeremy. I'm confused, so it's like 9 or 10 years.
Yeah, I've been involved about 8 years, but I've been involved with Jeremy for 3 years, actually.
And I'm Andrew, and I've just been here.
All right, so we'll go and get started while we're doing that. The first game we're going to do is ABC. And a fun note, Andrew Potter used to work for the Times Republican. He actually came to one of our workshops to do a story about our troupe, and he never left. No, you'll find out that we appreciate Andrew being in our troupe now. He does a lot of fun, does a lot of good stuff for us. So, first game is ABC. Okay, the actors behind me will create a scene based on a location that I pulled out of the bin that you guys graciously helped us with tonight. And what they will do is I will get someone just yell out random letter of the alphabet, please. M. M. M is in Michael, all right? M. So an actor behind me will start the scene, and they will begin their sentence with the word that starts with the letter M. The next person that talks, they have to start their sentence with the letter N. And then the next person, O, and then go all the way through the alphabet and then back again, all right? Their location is the moon, all right? And if they skip a letter, boo them. Begin.
My, that's a beautiful moon up there. We should come out here and watch that more often. I don't know why we don't.
Now that's an idea. I like that one. We should do this more often.
Of course, we can't always do this, though.
Perhaps it can become a regular thing. We just need to look at our finances.
Quickly, over here. You see what you're doing over there? Oh my goodness, look at that up in there. Look at that. I can't believe what that's doing up there.
Ricky, would you mind telling me what you're seeing? She's right. I can't really tell.
Tell what? What?
Unanimous decision. I think that some of us need glasses.
Barely you speak. I heard you, but I did not know of what you said.
Why, maybe some of us need hearing aids too. Ginger, how do you feel about the moon?
Yonder there.
I have nothing more. I don't know where we're supposed to get it from.
Absolutely, and zero gravity too.
But that's easy for you to say. I know. We're still watching the moon.
Can't we visit?
Don't ask me that now. I wouldn't know what to say. I'm watching the moon.
Everyone needs to watch the moon a bit more. I think it's a great idea.
Fine. We'll watch it. That's okay.
Great times with friends. Just love you guys so much. Happy times.
I think we need to actually make it a plan to go to the moon. So how are we going to make this happen, guys?
Just wait a minute. Let me think. I know I can come up with something. I don't know what, but I'll come up with something.
Keep in mind that May is the best time to go to the moon.
Look! What do you see up there?
Moon.
What about that is that's a game you guys can play at home at your next party.
Yep. Got it.
Okay.
Oh, Jacob's got it.
All right. Next game we're going to play is called 60, 30, 15, 5. The actors behind me will join me on stage, all right, and we will create a scene based on the activity that I pulled out, all right, and the first scene will be 60 seconds in length. Jaleb over there will give us 30 seconds, 45 seconds, that kind of stuff. We'll be done. Then we'll recreate the same scene in 30 seconds, and then again in 15 seconds, and then again in 5 seconds. All right? So our activity is synchronized swimming. And this is 6, 30, 15, and 5. Begin.
Hey, get out of my way, man! Get out of my way!
This is my pool, not yours, brother.
Hey!
Everyone out of the pool?
Oh, hey!
Check time, check time, check time. I was here first. Get out.
I left my trunks in there.
Oh, mine too. Mine too.
I got it. Here's yours.
Okay.
Okay, where yours at?
I already put it back on.
Oh, okay.
They're see-through. Can we get back in yet?
Can we swim?
Yeah. He did.
Actually, I left something else in there. It's floating right there.
No!
Candy bar.
No!
seconds. And begin.
Hey, get out of my way! Everyone out! Everyone out! What are you talking about? It's that time!
I kind of left my trunks in there.
Well, let me just grab my net.
Mine too!
I have to get both of them? Oh, hey, you got his on. Here's yours.
I left something else in there. It's floating.
Better not be my spare change. No.
Candy bar!
Time.
Candy bar!
Okay.
Time.
Oh, time. Where's our 15 seconds, man? Well, let it go.
I said 10, sorry.
All right, 15 seconds and begin.
Ow! I can't time!
My net! Here's yours!
No! Candy bar! No candy bar!
5 more seconds.
I think we're
Time.
Oh, we're not done yet. We got 5 seconds now. And begin.
Candy bar! Candy bar!
All right, the next game we are going to do, that's the one you can play at your next party too, by the way, is CSI. Oh, I gotta work out more. Whew. Started getting faster. Andrew Hughes is going to be our perp. One of you guys take him. I got it. Oh, Jeremy's got it? Okay, never mind. Sorry. So, CSI, crime scene improv. What we will do is, Andrew went outside, and I'll talk a little quieter so he can't hear us. What he's going to do is he's going to come back in and sit down. All right, he's the perp. These 3 police officers will ask him questions in a manner that he will then have to figure out who he is, who he killed, and with what did he kill him or her with. Okay? Now, I will also make sure that the suggestions are ones that I think he will know. We had a struggle with that in our workshop. He couldn't get Johnny Appleseed. So, who is he? Quietly. He's a unicorn. Okay. That'll work. Who did he kill? Michael Jackson. All right. And with what did he kill Michael Jackson? Flamingo. With a flamingo. Okay, to review this. He is a unicorn. He killed Michael Jackson with a flamingo. This game is called CSI. All right, bring him back. Bring him out.
Tired of you horsing around.
You're one of a kind, aren't you? One of a kind, criminal.
And really, I believed in you.
It's not all just rainbows and butterflies, is it?
Hey, watch out, watch out, watch out, watch out, watch out, watch out! Watch where you're pointing that thing. Come on!
Who's talking, big nose?
Hey, watch it.
Okay.
Do you just have ice cream on your mind or something?
All the time.
Did this axe soil your beautiful coat? White and pure
I've got 3, it's okay.
as fresh fallen snow.
Watch out for that thing.
Nay,
Nay?
Yeah?
I say,
Now
Yeah?
that's
Yeah.
all you're saying, huh?
Yeah.
God,
I thought that's all you would say, but you've been saying other things.
like my name, Ed?
Yeah, don't lean on your cousin.
Oh,
This isn't some fantasy tale where you're floating through rainbows and you have a thing that's like this, and,
Yeah.
you're a horse kind of thing.
This is real life.
This is not.
so you figured out I'm a unicorn.
Oh! You finally did, yeah.
Yeah, you know.
And this person was beloved. was already been dead for about 10 years anyway. Why'd you have to kill him again?
I was bored. The silent types, I like that.
Were you just thinking that you could be smooth with your criminal ways?
Well, he was jealous of my nose, I guess. Michael, poor guy.
And the way you did it. I mean, usually people associate this word with a luxury hotel on Iowa Avenue. But the way you did it was just... The way you did it was just...
You just wanted to get a leg up on him, didn't you?
Did I throw a Super 8 ball at him?
Let me see here.
IHOP's not a hotel.
Yeah. Nothing?
You know, red does not look quite like pink, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah, do you think it would blend in, all the blood? Well, it didn't.
I'll work harder next time.
Yeah.
Such a beautiful picture. You had that.
Well, you know, I just thought there's enough dead bodies over at the Pink Flamingo.
All right. Next game we're doing is called Granny's Trunk. All right, I've Jay come down and help, and then, well, looks like, young man, you be the one. Okay? It's like his 8th year here, too. I can't see it. No one see it. So what we're going to do is, it's called Granny's Trunk, all right? Inside here are objects, random objects, a bunch of stuff I bought at Dollar Tree. And what they will do is they will pull one out, give it to Jeremy, okay? And the actors must make the object into something completely different than what it is. This is an elimination game, and you guys are the judge. If you like what they did, you applaud, cheer. If you don't, you boo. Okay? This game is called Granny's Trunk.
Yes, look at my luxury scarf. Do you like my new shoes?
I don't think that this is how the bow's supposed to go in.
Hey, I'm Mr. T.
You like the big earring?
Everybody gets it. Yep.
Sorry. I don't think it works.
Oh, baby, you can see my halo.
You are the worst dentist in the world. My filling's coming out.
Maybe.
Think happy thoughts, children.
Like my new tail?
What do you think of the new bikini? Don't let me see it. I know. Make sure it's not one we did last night.
Hey, honey, can you grab some eggs while you're gone?
Billy Mays here with another fantastic try.
Ah, snow in Iowa. I just hate it.
Honey was single, probably with his nose hair problem.
Baby, you can see my halo. What's up, Doc?
Oh man, had a toilet paper again?
Check out my sweet belt buckle.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Just love these colored contacts.
Do you think this gauge in my ear is too big?
This tiny house craze is really ridiculous.
Oh man, had a toilet paper again?
Barbershop!
No one got it, sorry. Sick and tired of half a bag of potato chips? Well, guess what? We got one giant. That's it. That's all you got. Sit down.
Caution, there is snow everywhere. God, how I hate these camping toilets. Arg, matey.
That was mine, sorry, go ahead.
Operator, give me 4269. Oh, it doesn't come. Wait. On guard. Let's see if I can get the screw back in.
Beep, bop, boop, bop, beep.
Crikey, look at it go! It looks nice, but it doesn't keep my head warm. Wonder Woman?
The next game? Hollywood. That would be why I don't have a card for it. All right. Next game is a brand new game for us this year. One Andrew brought to us, and he couldn't remember the name, so we called it Hollywood. What it is the actors behind us, all right, will be given 2 letters from the alphabet, 2 random letters. Andrew is like a director, all right? He'll point to... Maybe he'll point. Maybe. He will point to an actor. That actor will come up with the title of a movie based on those 2 letters. Okay? If he likes it, he'll go like this, which means then they have to explain whatever that title is they just came up with. All right? Then if he likes it, he'll go, let's see it. And so then the actors on stage will then begin to perform whatever that is. If he doesn't like it, he'll point to somebody else and we'll just keep going. Okay? Now, the letters do not have to be in alphabetical order. All right? So, someone give me 2 random letters of the alphabet. E-R. E-R. We will start with E-R. And this game is called Hollywood. Go ahead, Andrew.
Elastic Rubbermaids. They're elastic rubber maids that clean the house.
Elliptical reams. Reams of paper are doing ellipticals.
Let's see it.
Let's go.
Excellent remedies. A doctor that can cure anything.
Let's see it.
Ow!
Wake up! I can bring him back from the dead.
Come back, Michael Jackson. You're alive.
Elephant rompers. It's a movie about guys wearing rompers.
Let's see it.
Elephants?
They're really tight. They're really tight. That's what's in the romper.
Everything ridiculous. It's about these people who have no idea what they're doing at any given time.
Let's see it.
That's
Emergency roughs. Elastic rubber bands.
Everything remedial.
erstwhile rhinoceros. This rhinoceros would not give up. He was so erstwhile.
I will not give up!
Let's get 2 more letters from the alphabet.
T.
Her T and Z?
Yeah, sure.
All right, T and Z. Go.
Terrific zebras.
Terrific zoinks. The Zoidberg has a terrific zoinks.
Tony Zephyr. It's me and I have a cloud.
Let's see it.
So cool. Looks like a turtle.
Taco Zero. The taco that's so many low calorie is not even anything. It's zero.
Terrific zebras. Sorry.
Tickles it. When we squeeze him, we just laugh. That's
Terrifying.
turtle zoods. Turtles have zoods. Check out my sweet zoot.
I really want to do tickle zits again. Please, can we? Come on. Yeah? Part 2? Sequel? Part 2? There we go. All right.
There's another game you can play at your next party, Tickle Zits. So, Tristan, would you grab us an activity, please? All right. For this next game, I need two volunteers from the audience, please. Okay, ma'am? Yep.
Come on down.
Okay. All right, you'll be with Jeremy. Okay, Grant will be with me, and ma'am? Kathy will be with Jeremy, all right? Thank you, guys. The game we're going to play is called Puppet Master. I love it. Oh, no. So, the game that we'll play is Tristan has grabbed an activity from the bin, and what will happen is Jeremy and I will create the activity. However, the only way we can move is when our puppet masters move us. So we will start like this, and if we need to point somewhere, they have to, thank you, Grant. Okay? If they want us to walk, they have to tap the back of our leg. Okay? Oh, but, okay, so that's the idea. All right, Tristan, what is our activity?
Playing the piano.
All right, playing the piano. This game is called Puppet Master. All right, Johnny, you ready for your lesson?
I sure am, Larry.
All right, why don't you walk over here and sit at the piano?
Okay, I'm coming. Here I come.
Good job.
I get to sit? at the
Yes.
piano?
Yes.
Cool.
Right there. There. Good job, buddy.
This is like one of those pianos you play with your eyes?
Yes. Yes. It is. Oh, that's. Oh, look at that.
That's beautiful music.
It is. You're playing the same chord over and over again. Oh, that. Now we're just meditating. game. We're doing the Think system from the Music Man.
Can you like teach me one of those famous songs, you know?
Sure, let me walk in next to the piano. I'm walking through.
Hurry up!
Okay, here we go. Here we go. I'm gonna get, you're gonna need to move.
Hi.
Yeah.
This isn't the lessons I signed up for.
I know I got in trouble last time. Whoops.
Apparently, my mom thinks it's okay, so.
Yeah, if you would move, I would gladly show you how to
Okay,
play.
I'll go there.
Okay.
And you can show me how to play.
Sounds good. You go over there.
Here we go.
You're gonna walk through the piano. Well done.
It's invisible.
That's right.
It's invisible.
I have one of those retracting pianos. It just goes into the floor and then comes back up again.
I feel like I'm just being kicked over and over and over.
Me too. I get the same feeling.
Oh, wrong leg. Oh. Okay, so I'll teach you how to do it now.
Okay.
It's like trading spaces. Ready?
Yes.
Dun 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 dun. Dun 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 dun. Okay, lesson's over. That's all I know. It's the only song I know.
Sounds good. I'd like to stand up now. Thank you. All right. Well, that was a great lesson. Do you have my money?
No, but I'll pay you in beer fur. Good job.
Thank you. I appreciate that. I would like to shake your hand.
Okay. Good game.
Yes. Good game. Okay, that's Puppet Master. Thank you, Maria. Thank you, Kelly. Okay. Next game we're going to do is called Counselor's Corner. I will play counselor, all right? And Jeremy, what is my get here? It's a relationship, isn't it? Yep. Right? Yeah, okay. And what I need is a relationship for these two people. Wow, thank you very much.
Brother, sister.
Brother, sister. Excellent. They are brother and sister. Okay? All right? And so we're in a counseling session and we'll discuss what the issues are, that kind of thing. Now, the kicker is, it's in this tub here. They're not random scenes. They just don't have a tub for this one. They're actually random sentences that we've had from previous shows, all right, that we haven't used that are in there. Okay? And so what we'll do is during the course of the scene, someone will say something like, well, remember last week when I told you, and I will pull a sentence out and say it, and then we have to incorporate that into the scene somehow. We have no idea what they are, but then we have to incorporate them somehow, some way into our conversation. Okay? All right, so this game is...
Yeah, we need.
I don't think so. We just get it. We get an issue?
No, just go.
That's what I thought. Okay. Apparently we have a little disagreement. We'll discuss it. Okay, guys, welcome back. Now, last week we discussed the issue of communication and how we're not listening to each other or we're not remembering things. And if you remember, when we left last week, I left you guys with this wonderful sage advice. The walls are closing in.
What was that?
The walls are closing in.
Are they really?
He's so gullible. I'm sick of it. I even told him yesterday, what do you think about this? And he believes me.
I mean, we think, right?
Yes, that's right. We do think, Jared.
Oh, right. Like my thoughts told me the other day, your shoes look nice with your eyes. And I said, I know. These are great. Thank you, thoughts. And then I continued my day.
Now, Jessica, what is your reaction to that? How did you communicate to him how you felt?
I said, blah, 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 okay, whatever.
Well, I would maybe suggest this next time, that you would communicate, could you pass the knife, please?
Okay. You know, I think it would be more helpful if I would have said, there's something I have to tell you.
Yes.
Is this a knife? Here.
Oh, thank you. Thank you. Oh, this is a nice buck knife. I'll set that right there. Goes because my name's Buck.
Yeah, we know. You're our counselor.
Yes, you are, Jared.
Yeah, I am.
Okay, back to our communication issue here.
What?
Jared, please remember, it's happening again.
Yeah, he's not listening.
What?
See what I have to deal with?
Yep.
The other day, he said to me, if I paid you $1 million, would you sleep with me? I said, obviously not if you're his sister.
See, this is great because now we're uncovering deeper secrets. And we can delve into these issues later today. Did you have something you wanted to say, Jared? Well, go ahead.
Was that what I think it was? Is that what
Well, the kids don't call it incest. They call it something different. But I'm not quite into that whole Snapchat thing. So I'm not really sure. So now we're out of time and we need to get going. So what I'd like to make sure you guys remember is to take this sage advice again this week. And that is, I'm tired now. So I'm going to go nap.
What?
Exactly. Have a good night. See you. Okay, that's how. What's next? All right, next game we're going to do is called 7-Layer Dip. All right, 6 of the people will join me on stage. Jeremy will begin a scene. Each one of us will get our own suggestion from you guys. All right, and one of you guys write them on the board for us, please. Okay. All right. So, Jeremy will create a scene. Jeremy, what is your get? Favorite color? Purple. Purple. All right. So Jeremy will start with a scene based on purple somehow, some way. All right. Then I will come in, and my situation is I would like a childhood playground activity.
Seesaw.
A seesaw. I heard seesaw. Okay. All right. Who's third? Hunter. Hunter.
What do you normally see in a field?
Bodies.
Body.
We need security to section 4. Wow, we need security in here. All right, fourth.
Andrew, I need an unusual thing to do at work.
Sleep. Unusual. Hell, that's normal. Where's this body, guys?
Right?
All right, who's fifth?
Can I get a place to go? Disney World.
Okay, sixth.
Can I get a name of a board game? Yahtzee.
Oh, can I get a name of a pet? Kyle. I heard plant first. I'll go. What? Lance. Lance. Okay. Yeah. Lance. Name of a pet. You get Lance and Kyle. Love it. That's why we do this. So what'll happen is Jeremy create a scene. He'll go, then I'll come in, create my scene. Everyone else will come in. We'll create a scene based on their suggestions. Then we'll all leave, and we'll leave Jeremy here at the end. This game is called 7-Layer Dip. Begin.
Well, hi, kids. Welcome to the Barney Show. Today on Barney, we're going to learn how to sing the ABCs. A, B, C. Okay, guys, I love you.
Hey, Timmy!
Hey!
Guess what?
What?
New seesaws right there.
And they're seesawing.
I know.
Oh my God.
I know. Ready? Okay. Ready? Okay.
1, 2, 3, wake up. On the count of 3, you're gonna be a kid on a playground. 1, 2, 3, wake up.
Huh?
Okay, I have insurance. 1, 2, 3, somebody run on.
We're going to Disney World.
Yeah.
Come on, let's go. Let's go.
We're gonna go for the teacups.
Yeah!
Ready?
Yeah, sure.
Oh, we're the big teacup!
You don't look sick.
Well, we're on top of the sea on this nice yacht.
Why did you take a yacht on the sea?
I don't know. It just sounded like the right idea.
I mean, I usually take my yacht to Rathbun. 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 Guard! Stand in the Liverpool! I will battle this man! Let's get it on! What? You go. Take her!
Sacrifice is real. Sacrifice. Sacrifice.
I'm gonna take my lance and get him out of here! Fine.
So
Here. Have a beer.
Whoa, that made it worse.
Where is the toilet?
Just throw me off.
All right.
Anybody feeling ready for
Oh no. Oh, I don't feel
I'm gonna get you guys all some barf bags.
Don't need it. Double sleep. Your problem now.
Let the bodies hit the floor! Let the bodies hit the floor!
Pour beer on.
Yeah, man.
Wait, kid, why are you running away? I got some beer for you.
Tell me, what's on your mind?
Oh, Lord, I'm not sure. All right, we need a chair.
What's this one?
Is everyone gonna? No, you're not. Okay. Just one chair. Eeny, meeny, miny, mo.
It's a love seat.
They work.
All right, so you guys are gracious enough to put a whole bunch of nouns in a bin. All right, we're gonna play a game called Waiter. We'll have 2 lines. All right, Amy, will pull a noun out. Okay, she go waiter, waiter. So I'm gonna come up and go, yes, ma'am, I help you, or something along those lines. And she go, waiter, there's a insert noun in my soup. Then the waiter has to come up with something witty. This is another elimination game. If you like what they say, applaud. If you don't, boo.
Boo hard.
Okay? All right, this game is called Waiter.
Waiter, waiter.
What?
I don't even know what that is. There's a platypus in my soup.
Platypus?
Waiter, waiter.
Oui, Caesar.
There's a book in my soup.
Cram it up your butt.
Oh, waiter.
Oui, monsieur.
There's a pinata in my soup.
Oh, dear. There, now it's candy soup.
Yes, may I help you?
There are tacos in my soup.
There are tacos in your soup. That costs extra.
Oh, waiter.
Yeah.
There's a piano in my soup.
Is it not in tune?
Waiter, waiter.
Yes, ma'am.
Jeb Bush is in my soup.
I'm sorry, we don't do politics here.
Waiter, waiter.
Yes, what do you need?
There's a guitar in my soup.
Do you not like classical music?
Waiter, waiter.
Yes, honey.
There's an elephant in my soup. Hey, waiter.
Yeah?
There's a bag in my soup.
A bag in your soup? It's takeout.
Hey, waiter.
Hey, hey.
There's a bowling ball in my soup.
Oh, that's gonna go right through you.
Waiter.
Yeah, what's up?
There's a pine cone in my soup.
A pine cone? Yep.
Oh, waiter, waiter.
Yes.
There's a comic book in my soup.
There's a comic book in your soup. Well, that's Superman.
What do you want, darling?
There's a new puppy in my soup.
Oh, I've been looking her for weeks.
Waiter, waiter.
Yes, ma'am.
There's an essential oil in my soup.
Ah, Mother, what are you doing in this place?
Waiter, waiter.
Yes.
There's a raccoon in my soup. Waiter.
Yeah, what do you need?
There's a diaper in my soup. Waiter.
Yeah, is something wrong? Everything tasting okay?
There's an aardvark in my soup.
An aardvark soup? Didn't you order the exotic special?
Waiter, waiter.
Hey, again. Yeah.
China is in my soup.
Oh,
Oh, waiter. I'll kill that one later. Sterling Archer is in my soup.
All right, one more.
Waiter, waiter.
Yes.
Green lollipops are in my soup.
Green lollipops are in your soup. Well, suck it.
To whoever wrote my mother on that card, I'm getting you later.
Don't worry. I got it.
How are you with me? He's so needy.
All right, the next game we're gonna play is called Foursquare. My buddy Andrew Potter is gonna explain that game to you. Andrew, take over.
Okay, we remember the childhood game Foursquare. You hit the ball and four players. Well, we have 4 improvers on this one, so we might have 4.
Give me a moment.
No, I'm not eligible for this one. I'm the host here, so you're back here. Okay, so this is the power position. So this person will create a scene with this person, and we'll tell them to rotate, and then this person would be in the power position, and they can create a scene with the next person rotated to their left. So you're gonna go get your own get here?
Yeah.
Okay, go ahead.
The daily thing you do.
Okay, one to the right.
I need something kids do at school.
Wine?
What?
Wine.
Wine.
One to the right.
Something you only get on a Thursday.
Paycheck.
A genre of movie.
Horror.
All right, one to the right. Okay, we're gonna review here. So Kristen is.
Brushing your teeth.
Bill is.
Wine.
Andrew H is.
Paycheck.
And Jason is.
Horror movie.
All right, Kristen, Phil, let's start her up.
Oh, what is in your teeth? Oh, sorry, you don't have any teeth. My bad. I mean, it could have been your dentures, but
There's something in my
One to the right.
If you don't quit that whining all the time, I get sick and tired. I suppose you want cheese with that wine.
One to the right.
if you don't hurry up, get to work on time at least once, you're not getting a paycheck this month.
I need that. I gotta go get my car fixed.
I'm only legally required to supply something as compensation. I could give you a bag of dog poo, okay?
One to the right.
Surely there's something that you're whining about.
Your face scares me.
I've had it for years.
One to the right.
I'm sorry, sir. This check it's no good. We can't cash it here. You have any dog poo?
Let me go get it.
Two to the right.
Okay, here's your toothbrush. Had to go all the way to the store to get it, because you don't have it.
I wonder why I do this.
Well, look it up.
One to the left. One to the left.
Okay. I'm gonna go to the second floor and take a shower, okay?
Okay.
Don't kill me! Okay.
One to the left.
Right, left.
Look, one to the left.
Oh, hey, check, here's your pay. Woohoo! You can go buy a bag of dog food.
All right, all right.
All right, the next game is called Late for Work. This is a brand new game for us, and tonight is the first time we're doing it in public. So hopefully
We've done it one time.
it doesn't suck. So this game is Andrew is the boss. I am the employee that's late for work. I will be backstage out in the hallway, okay? And these two coworkers are covering for me, okay? And when I come in, they pantomime to me the reason why I'm late. And I have to figure out why I'm late based on their pantomime. They cannot tell me, all right? They cannot use any words that have to do with the reason why I'm late, all right? And then I have to come up with that, all right? So this game is called Late for Work.
Do we need a professional?
I'll get it. Just go. I can do everything. Just need an occupation. Teacher. Okay? All right. All right, Mrs. Phyllis. Mrs. Phyllis, how are you today?
How are you?
Good. You all ready for class then?
Yeah, we've got our
Awesome,
lesson plan is all ready to go.
Good. You got your erasers in order and everything. All right.
Yeah. Why would we need those?
So where's the other guy?
Oh,
Yes, Mr. Tallcorn.
Mr. Tallcorn. Mr. Tallcorn.
Yeah, he's running a little bit late.
Yeah,
He had an accident this morning with his sister in town.
His sister was in town. There was an accident. It was terrible.
Yeah.
Terrible.
So he took her out for breakfast. They went to the diner this morning.
Well, that's nice.
Yeah,
Family
such a
values.
good guy.
Yeah, and they were
Such a
having
good-
a great time. And then the lady sitting behind them, in the booth behind them, started choking.
Yeah,
Oh.
choking. So terrible.
Hate when that happens.
Such a great person.
Yeah, he's amazing.
He's like, I can do this. I can do the highlight.
Oh,
I can save
he's trained.
a life.
You should,
Yeah,
right?
should though. I mean, he's
Yeah.
a teacher.
I
Hopefully he
know,
knows how to do
I
that.
know. So he goes over to the other booth. Right? And so while
He stands the lady up, proceeds to do the
do
highlight
the
on her,
highlight, and she spits out the food.
and it hit somebody else in the face.
Oh my goodness.
I know, he was so strong, it just like shot right
Yeah.
there.
Okay.
And so this other person, it shattered his glasses.
Oh my gosh, that's
I know,
some pressure.
A lot of force. A lot of force.
He didn't hurt the lady, did he, when he did that?
No, she was
She
was fine.
Yeah, she's fine.
She's fine. Okay, well, that's a relief.
Yeah.
That's a relief.
Yeah.
You don't want to go
But the
choke
guy-
into crushed chest or anything like that, yes.
Yeah, the guy with the glasses, I mean, they shattered and like
Right.
splintered and went into both of his eyeballs.
Oh my
and
God.
I just started bleeding everywhere.
Oh, yeah, horrible scene. Horrible.
Hey!
Phil, I'm so sorry I'm late. I'm so sorry I'm late.
Yeah, they told me everything.
Yeah, it's been crazy. It's been crazy. I went and saw a friend.
You went to see a friend?
Yeah, or kind of a friend, or
But are you guys all right there?
We're just so happy to see him. Like, you're getting kind of emotionally we're hugging it out.
Oh, I understand that. Yeah,
Yeah,
me
so
too.
glad.
It's good that you're here.
yeah. So So it was a friend, like a good friend of mine. Yeah, good friend, really good.
You sound unsure about that. How long have you known this person?
Well, that has yet to be determined. A long time. I was joking. I was just,
Weird.
yeah, kidding. Yeah.
Kind of a weird time to be joking, sir.
Well, you know me.
Yes.
And
Excuse me. We got kids coming in here in like 20 minutes and
Yeah, we're just
We
getting,
could-
yeah, getting ready. We're getting ready.
Yeah,
We're
sure.
doing the practices to get excited for the kids. Yeah. Woo!
that's fantastic. That's awesome.
Yeah.
You keep doing what you're doing. You keep doing what you're doing.
So,
yeah, so my really good friend and I, we were eating.
right.
We were eating.
You all right?
Yeah, and then
Was that
there.
traumatizing, wasn't
Yeah, it was. It was just an old lady,
Yeah.
old person, and she started choking. Yeah. Fortunately, I know the Heimlich maneuver. Oh, the Heimlich maneuver. I'm sorry, the Heimlich maneuver.
Great. Still was doing those.
Look like you're choking on chalk dust or something.
I did have the eraser that you told me to bring, and I was just erasing my board.
Well, now I feel
And
like
you know
I'm
that-
at fault. I'm sorry.
No, you're right. You did.
We're good. We got it taken care of.
All right.
Yeah, all good.
All right, you keep doing you. All right.
Yeah, you do. Bobby done.
So you're with your friend. And
Yeah.
somebody starts choking.
Yeah, she does. So I like do the Heimlich and she like spits it out.
Well, that's expected.
Yeah. Yeah, exactly. And it
And what happened next? I can't believe it's like.
like hit me in the eyes or hit my friend in the eyes.
Your friend.
I don't remember. It's just so traumatic.
Well, that's problematic.
It is. It is. It really is. I started crying. So did the old lady.
It's not as bad as what the other guy had, though.
No, the other guy had projectile vomit in his eyes.
Where's that from?
Who's that from? The old lady, duh!
My eyes sound itchy.
Check it out.
Oh, yeah. Anyway, continue, please.
I'd love to.
My eyes are super itchy. I need some eye drops.
I think maybe
I'll take care of
Yeah,
that.
guys, you go get those.
Don't worry about it.
just if you have pink eye, please leave.
Yeah, don't worry.
It's not big. It's just contact.
Yeah, we got it under control.
Just saying, we only need one teacher. I don't know why we have three in the first place, but
All right. So, wow. He
Yeah.
hit somebody in the eyes?
Apparently, yeah.
Gosh. No
Yeah.
protective anything on their eyes or anything like that?
No, there wasn't. There should have been, but maybe there. You know what? Let me think about this for a second. Let me just reminisce.
I'll give you a second.
There were glasses involved.
I'm teaching you too today.
What?
There were glasses involved, and someone was running. Or not. Well, I was running to.
who was running? I don't remember.
He
the
was
part.
saving the day.
Yeah, he was running all over saving
Oh,
everybody.
that makes sense.
Yeah. You know, like Superman.
Okay. Flies mostly, but wow. Look
He
where-
runs too, but he mostly flies. Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah,
But
sorry.
you're okay after all that, right?
I'm a little shaken up.
Yeah.
You know.
Did you get all the glass off of you, or did you get any on you at all?
I swallowed a little.
Do you need to go to a hospital
No, I just need to take the piece of glass out of my eye.
that you swallowed?
Yeah. Because it went in through my sinus passages when I choked on it.
Superpower.
Yeah. Here, there you go.
Thanks.
Yeah.
Well, I'm just glad you're alive, all right?
Yeah, me too.
Thanks for coming in.
Sure.
Next time, try to call.
Oh, yeah, I will. Yeah.
Oh, let's go. Here we go, kids.
Okay. What's next? Change that. All right. Come on, Andrew. Okay, so these three gentlemen behind me, and I use that term loosely here, we'll be playing a game called Change That. They will create a scene based on the activity that I have in my hand here. The kicker with this game is every time I blow my whistle, whoever says something, they have to repeat, let me rephrase, they have to say what they just said completely different. Okay, so I have to change what they just said. I could blow the whistle one time, I could blow it 17 times, they don't know. So every time I blow the whistle, they have to change what they just said to something else. And their activity is kayaking with a dog.
Come on there, Fido. Come on, boy. Come on, boy. You have the kayak ready?
I don't think I have a dog life preserver.
Oh, well, he doesn't need one. He's a Labrador Retriever.
Oh, okay.
If we ever need a lab, we'll retrieve it.
Oh, okay. Okay. So is this you're right behind me here?
Yeah,
Okay.
come on there,
Wait,
Fido. There you go. Okay.
Wait. Is it going to the bathroom in the kayak? Is it biting me in my backside? Is it doing both?
It very possibly could be, but you'll never know in that little hole in the kayak.
Okay. Let's keep going.
Okay. There we go.
Excuse me, Park Ranger David.
Who can walk on water? Who can interrupt us when we're having a private moment with a dog? Who's pretty good looking, actually.
Sweet talk will get you nowhere, sir. I'm afraid we cannot have dogs in canoes at this time.
But he's a Labrador Retriever. In case we need a Labrador, he can retrieve it for us.
Yeah.
Chances are great we'll need one.
Sir, call our office. We'll get you a...
We don't have a phone in a kayak. This is an older model. We have a walkie-talkie. We have a hand grenade. We have the Labrador Retriever.
Can we just go this way and we'll go to the shore and I have some paperwork to show you. If we can go to the shore, I have a sister that I can give you. Okay, here's my paperwork.
Thank you.
Here's a picture of Louise.
Oh, she's nice.
Yeah.
She looks a little too much like you. She looks a little too much like me.
Looks like Dinosaur. She's a singer. Years ago, back when I was a kid. When I was younger. When I was much younger. When I was not even here yet. And that's impossible to think of.
Did that dog just drown?
No.
Did that dog just...
Yes. Baby.
I thought it was a Labrador Retriever retrieving Labradors.
You don't need a Labrador now.
All right. I've got the paperwork finished here. That's fine.
Okay.
You're all good to go.
Right.
You are good and you are not. I'm coming with you.
Let's go.
All right, the next game we're going to do is a popular one with the actors in the audience. It's called Emotional Hitchhiker. All right, Jeremy will create a scene by getting in his car, and he will have an emotion. All 4 actors will have an emotion. We'll try and get 4 contrasting emotions, so we won't do happy and elated. They're too similar. All right. So what is Jeremy's emotion? Hysteria. Hysteria? Okay. What's Megan's emotion?
Melodramatic.
Melodramatic. Okay. What's Bill's emotion?
Sad.
That's close to melodramatic. That's typecasting. Security, bodies, and murderous. Let's go. Traumatized. We go traumatized. And Jason's flirty. I'm really worried about this guy. Bodies, murderous, and flirty. Dateline, here we come. All right. So, Jeremy create a scene. He'll come in, he'll be his emotion. He will pick up Megan as the first hitchhiker. Megan gets in the car, they become Megan's emotion. Bill gets in the car, become his emotion. Jason's in his emotion, they leave. We change back the emotions. Jeremy is left with his emotions. This game is called Emotional Hitchhiker. Begin. Where are we going? Oh, where are you going? Let's get a location. Someone just tell me a location somewhere, anything. Las Vegas. Las Vegas. Thank you very much. And again.
Oh my God, we're gonna go to Las Vegas. Oh my God, Come on. What? Is it locked? Bring that fine booty over here. Oh, you smell so good.
Cozy.
I'll give you 20 minutes to quit that.
It'll only take 10, Busta. Where are we going? Who cares? This is so... Oh.
This is kind of fun.
Yeah, I like it a lot. Nobody's even driving anymore. It's somebody has to drive.
It's the love boat.
Okay, I can get it now.
I gotta get out of here. You're crazy. Stop the car. Stop. I can't take it. The lock doesn't work. Get out of here.
Yeah, but that just happened.
I mean, like, yeah.
Yeah.
I don't even know what's going on anymore.
Are you driving? Like, does that actually look like driving? Because I don't know. Are we going anywhere? I'm so done with this. Just stop. Stop. Are you stopped?
No.
Well, I'm not getting out till you are, so. Are you done?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
Later.
Oh my God, I can see the lights!
There's nobody in here. Holy crap! I'm getting out. That game's really hard if I can't remember the
All right, next game. We need volunteers from the audience to be part of this game. It will not be like Puppet Master, I promise. Okay? Oh, good lord. Against my better judgment. Come on now! Somebody else. Hang over here. Hang over here. Okay, anybody? This is fun. It requires very little effort on your... Sure, come on down, bud. All right. Next game we're going to do is called World Traveler. All right, Andrew is hosting a show. Hunter is the guest on his show, and Hunter has traveled the world. Okay? Hunter has gone to 3 places. All right, we'll find out what those are in a second. Now, what I need from the audience is just some random object. Beach ball. Beach ball. Okay? The object is a beach ball. Now, the synopsis of the story, or the show, or whatever, is it's a show about Hunter's travels around the world to these 3 locations looking for a beach ball. Okay? Now, what'll happen is Andrew will say, let's take, and he brought some slides. He said, let's take a look at the first slide, and he'll go click. When he goes click, okay, bring him up. The actors will pose and become the slide. No, that was just an example of lights going off, so the audience didn't freak out when the lights went off. Keep your hands to yourself, please. All right, goes for you guys as well. All right, so click, lights go off, and well,
Well, it's you good now.
Johnny on the spot. Whoop your butt later, boy. No, I won't. You'll like it too much. Anyway, they will create the scene about 1-2 seconds or so. The lights will be off. Lights will come back up. Okay. Then Hunter will explain each slide. All right. This game is called World Traveler.
Tell them the 3 locations to the 4.
Oh yes, I'm sorry. Yes.
So we're going to be traveling to a farmer's field, a bouncy house, and a bar.
All right. Game is called World Traveler.
Hey, welcome back. My name is Tad. When I'm not surfing the big waves, I got my own television show. It's a travel show, and it's awesome. Today we have, what's your name, dude?
They call me Fred.
Fred. I like that, man. I like that, man.
Yes.
So I understand you kind of have traveled the world. You're very exotic. And
All over the place.
yeah.
You know, I love everything about the beach. So I've traveled to almost every beach.
Do you look for anything in particular when you're traveling to beaches?
Ah, yes, a beach ball. I look for the biggest beach ball there is. And I travel all over, near the beach, away from the beach, close to the beach, far from the beach, for the beach ball.
With the country's obesity rate, have you noticed the beach balls getting bigger?
Why, I have. Especially in America.
So you went to, where was the first stop you had looking for this beach ball?
Yes. Well, I went to a farmer's field. Click.
All right, let's check out this slide that you brought in. So what is going on?
Well, over here, I see the bodies in the field.
Oh,
And this man, this poor man, is trying to take the body away.
oh.
He is taking the body away. Oh, it's moving. Oh, I thought this was a slide.
Speaking of death, is somebody getting too engaged over here? No.
Would you look at these two? Oh. Stop laughing. Oh, well, you see, this dude named Fred, who's also named Fred, I'm named Fred, is getting married to Fred 2.0. See, it's a combination of, see, we're a trio of Freds. Wait.
Let's move on. Let's go. Hey, what's going on here with this guy?
Oh, well, he's trying to drop down the field, and this is the captain. The captain of the field, and he's like, oh, look, all this tall weeds, you must chop it down. You must chop it.
And what is going on here?
Well, you see, this is a groundhog coming out for the first time. Later on, he helped me try to find the beach ball. We could not find it.
You didn't find it there.
I did not find the beach ball there.
Okay. So did you go to another spot?
Why, yes. I went to a bouncy house. Click. See, when I was at the bouncy house looking for the beach ball, because bouncy houses bounce, beach balls bounce.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Right?
That makes sense.
Okay. So, I remember this person. They were trying to run a 5K, but then they ran into the bouncy house. And she's like, oh, here! Oh! And she got right on top.
Now I wonder if you do that for a while, do your legs start to burn? Or...
Oh!
How much time do we got tonight, folks?
Oh, dear. Hookups have to be burned.
Well, let's take our time on this slide.
Oh, yes.
Okay. So what else is going on?
Well, this guy's pointing at them like, oh, no, they're going to win the 5K, and look at her calves burning. This man must be shooting a free throw in the bouncy house. Because you know they have those in the trampoline ones.
Bounce ones, man.
They bounce and they're like, yeah. Slam that.
What's going on with this?
over here. Well, you see, I met the two friends who finally got married. They were having fun at the bouncy house. They were bouncing on each other.
Is he trying to start his car and that guy's here? Or what?
Oh, yeah. Yes, they're like, oh, let me turn you on.
What's going on here?
She's doing squats in the bouncy house because when you do this, it's a whole lot easier.
Yeah, it's easier, isn't it, man? Isn't it? Is that easier? Okay. So what's going on back here?
Well, I met Frankenstein, and it's very nice, yes. And then over here, he's like, oh, I've got to poo.
Have you ever been to the bouncy house in town, man? They poo all over the place there.
Yeah, it's a stinky place. And this guy passed out because of it. Oh, stinky place.
But did you find that beach ball?
I did not find that beach ball at all. So I had to go to the other place where I thought it'd be. The bar. Click. As you can obviously see, there was a bar fight. It wasn't just a normal bar fight, no. I bet that hurts. This guy's like, how long can he stay here?
But they started using fists, and in fact, it kind of escalated into some guns.
Oh, yes. See, we saw the two jets again, and they were having a hard time. I think they wanted to get on investigation discovery.
So what was going on here?
Well,
this guy, like, pretty happy he's got a girl, or what's going on?
Well, you see here, they were trying out for the new Titanic movie. They're gonna make a remake of that, which is, I do not tell, don't go. Don't go, it's not good. This guy is trying to do the Superman in the bar. Why? You couldn't have picked anything else.
So the beach ball, though, did you find it yet?
Oh, let me tell you. Let me tell you something. I found it. Oh, yes. Somewhere in this mess. Click.
All right. We're running a little long. Do you mind if we go a little longer, 9 o'clock? All right. Chief, thanks for that rousing. Yeah, sure, great.
Oh my God, my calves are hurting.
All right, so we got a couple more games to play, and then we'll be done. This game we're gonna play is called 3 Rooms. All right. So what we do is each pair is their own room. Each pair will get their own gift. All right. You guys go ahead and get your gift. Something.
Give us an animal. Cow.
Okay. Favorite sport?
Basketball.
Okay, ladies.
Your first summer job. Camp.
Okay. All right. So what happens is Jason and J-Lo will begin the games, and they'll create a scene based on their suggestion. While they're doing their scene, Hunter and Tristan will hear something that they like. They'll say a line, okay, that they'll use in there. So they'll clap, say exactly the same line that was just said over here, and then create their scene. All right? Then they will say something that Megan and Amy will like, and they will clap. They will say the line here. All right? And then once they establish their scene, the game can bounce back and forth between rooms. It doesn't really matter. All right? And then eventually the game will be over. All right? So this game, well, there's a specific way the game ends, and you'll know what it is when it happens. And this game is called 3 Rooms. Gentlemen, begin.
Man, I love beef.
Oh yeah.
Ready for the mixtape? Anything?
Yeah. I want me a whole side of cow.
Whole side of cow? That sounds like a great idea.
Sounds like a great idea, man.
Yep. Let's play us some beef.
All right.
All right. Yes! Oh, yeah, good one. My turn. Woo. Yeah, boy.
You made it?
No.
You made it! I'm so happy to be here. So glad to have you here. So this is your first summer as a camp counselor? Yes. Okay, so it's pretty fairly simple. You just have to keep the kids in line. Your resume was promising, but I need you to know you kind of got stuck with the bad group this year. So, I mean, inner city kids can go any way. I'm happy to be here. All right.
I'm happy to be here, man.
Me too.
Basketball camp.
Teach me, man. Yeah, all right. It's gotta like go like this.
Okay. Just gotta go like this. Like something right now. Be independent.
I don't know how I'm gonna eat beef like this.
It's very good idea.
You got any sauce?
Yeah, we do. What kind of sauce do you want?
I don't know, some clap sauce maybe?
Clap sauce. How about barbecue?
That'll work.
That'll work. Okay, so I just learned this.
Right. Oh.
Now
what? Have you learned this?
Have you learned this? Yes. Okay, so these are really easy to run. All you have to do, you just have to like twist this and you're gonna be able to talk to everybody else out there. It's really important because when the kids start acting up, you kind of want to be able to like call for backup and get kind of out of hand. There's this kid you really need to look out for. I mean, she's not bad, but she has been in prison twice.
She has been in prison twice, man.
Oh, it's terrible, isn't it?
Well,
At least she can do this.
At least she can do this.
At least she can do this.
Ah, there we go. No. All right. Okay.
Were we right?
Yeah. Order works. All right. One more game before our traditional last trilogy. It's called Forward and Reverse. All right. We'll get an activity from Andrew. What will happen is the actors will create a scene, and they'll create the scene based on the activity when I say forward. All right. Then at some point, I'll either blow my whistle or yell reverse, and they have to do the scene in reverse. Then I'll yell forward, and then they'll do the scene forward, reverse, forward, reverse, back and forth as many times as I want, because I am sadistic when I get a whistle. Andrew, what is our activity?
They will be bobsledding today.
Bobsledding. All right, this game is called Forward and Reverse. Forward!
Hey man, welcome to bobsled. All right, we got the bobsled here.
I'm new here.
Okay, good. We're gonna teach you up right.
Teach me good.
Okay, here's the bobsled.
All right.
And if it's 3 people, man.
Okay.
Yeah.
Reverse!
Okay.
If it's 3 people, man, we got
All
the
right.
bobsled right here.
I'm new here.
Forward!
I'm new
We
here.
got the bobsled right
All
here.
right.
If it's 3 people, you hop in.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm gonna.
Reverse!
I hop in behind you.
Okay.
You hop in right there.
Forward!
You hop in right there.
Okay.
Reverse! Forward!
Oh no!
Guys,
We got it.
get out of that bobsled.
All right.
Okay.
No.
Reverse! Forward!
Guys, you got to get out of that bobsled.
Okay.
It's broken.
Yeah. I did not know, man. I'm
Here.
sorry.
I have a new one.
Thanks, bro.
Oh yeah, man. That looks like a good bobsled right there.
Reverse.
That looks like a good bobsled right there.
Bro.
Forward!
That looks like a good
Thanks,
bobsled
bro.
right
Give me
there.
all big. Yeah. All right.
It's all right.
Yeah. Here we go.
Get in, man.
Reverse!
Get in, man.
Here we go.
Forward!
Here we go.
Get in, man.
Reverse!
Here we go.
Forward!
Here we go. You guys ready?
Yeah.
Yes.
Push up, okay, man.
2, 1,
Reverse!
1, 2, 3,
Forward!
3, 2, 1,
Reverse!
1, 2, 3,
Forward!
3, 2, 1. You ready?
I'm ready. Yeah.
Oh.
running late. It's time for Bill's pill. It's okay, Bill. We have lots of people that aren't doctors. You'll be fine. All right, so we end every year with the Freeze trilogy. All right, and so who's starting? Andrew and Jeremy, right? Okay. Andrew and Jeremy will start a scene. All right. The first one is called Freeze. The actors standing behind us watching. All right. So they'll begin the scene. They'll get their get. Someone yell freeze.
Freeze.
Okay, and so then I will tap that person out. I will take their exact same position and create a brand new scene, something completely different. All right, this game is called Freeze. Gentlemen, get your yes, please.
I'm meeting a famous person. Who am I meeting? Michael Jackson. You're alive! You're alive, Michael!
I am alive.
And you got a deeper voice now, too.
I know. And I'm still black.
Awesome! Wow!
Freeze!
Freeze! Gotta do the swan.
Triple axel. Ready? Ready? Ready?
Freeze! I believe I can fly. I believe I can fly. Freeze!
Daddy, can I have that cotton candy?
Yes.
Hey, put me down!
Focus or must? No, I knew. As soon as that happened, I'm like, oh, son of a... And when the first person said freeze, I went, oh, God, who is it? Thank God Sean McFarland's not here. Love you, Sean. Miss you. All right, so the next game is blind freeze. The actors will turn around and face the wall. This is, in my opinion, one of the truest forms of improv because you have no idea what's going on. You can only hear what's going on. You yell freeze, turn around. You have to come up with something right away, tap them out, create a different scene. Gentlemen, get your get and begin.
Something you do outside when it is blazing hot.
Well, I heard lots of things. I don't know. What'd you hear?
I didn't hear anything.
I heard something. I heard swim, and I heard another word that started with S. Okay, we'll swim. We're swimming. Okay. All right. I lost my trunks again, man.
Dude, have fun.
Oh, man.
Hey.
Nice.
Yeah.
Seriously, Tristan? I told you to wipe. Teach me!
Now, see, I just don't think the pants fit.
Really?
Yeah, no, I think they need to be like fixed like right about here.
Okay.
Yeah. Dad, can I please have a pony?
Let me think.
I am so proud of you. So you think I can be a Jedi Master?
Yes.
All right!
My hands are glued together. Here.
Okay, 3, 2.
Freeze!
Dearly beloved, we are gathered to join this.
All right, that's somebody else. And they have to come out and recreate a scene. Gentlemen, go ahead.
We're doing something on the playground. What are we doing?
Hopscotch.
Hopscotch. All right.
I can show you the world.
Freeze! Amy.
Hug it out.
Yeah.
Come here. Come here.
Freeze. Bill.
You want me to pull it?
No.
I am in a box.
That's an awful big box.
Join the peacocks.
Freeze, Tristan.
Just arrest me already!
Okay. I'm not gonna take it easy though.
Okay. Where's the car?
Freeze! Megan.
I'm taking you in this time, Buster.
Hey!
Yeah.
Freeze! Potter!
Well, you colluded with the Russians. That's what you did. Come on, come on.
Freeze! Tommy!
Now open your arms wide to greet the sun.
Freeze! Justine!
Look up there.
What is it?
It's a ballerina on a tightrope.
Freeze. Chad.
Freeze! Jeremy. Freeze! Taylor.
You need that Taylor?
Got the funk you want, kid? Come on.
Freeze. Hunter.
Way to go, man.
Yeah.
Fantastic. I haven't seen anything greater.
Freeze! Bill!
That's 3. Doesn't seem to do 4. But I can only count to 4. That's 2. Now try 3.
Tony.
And with Cat's Cradle, you wrap it around your hand and pull with this one. Uh-oh. I can't. It's so tangled. This never.
Potter!
You cut off my finger with that knife. It's still kind of there, though.